Then you're on start mission. Your loadouts are good.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Good luck.
GLHF.
HFGL.
GFHL.
We talked about this.
Alright, that's why my run died last time, is because I did that.
Yeah, exactly. I would have to get my travel book out to tell you where I went in the UK.
They've got a supply.
But I know I went to London, and I know I went to Dover. So, you know.
I just like to travel.
There's
That
only-
would be cool. Farthest I've been out of New York is Pennsylvania.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel.
Oh, shit.
Keep your headphones on at
Damn
all
it,
times
dude. I
and
missed
pay
the grenade again. But I know what happened. I know why I missed that grenade that time. Yeah, and the reason I went to Dover was literally to get on the ferry to go across to... Oh, I learned the name of the French town.
Le France.
What?
Le France.
No.
Here goes.
There's this actual name to the French town that is the equivalent of the port of Dover. But I can't remember what it is. Calais? I don't think it was Calais. It might have been. I'd have to re-look at... Like I said, I'd have to re-look at my travel plans and where we went.
Here goes.
It might have been Calais then. We were on a tour bus, so we took the bus across on the ferry and got off and just drove into France. So if that route makes sense, then it definitely could have been that. What's the... Is Westminster... That's the prison, right? Or the ex-prison? That's a museum now, isn't it? I think we went there. That's the one that has, if it's the museum, then it has the crown jewels kept in it, I think. It has like one of the queens, or one of the royal crowns is kept in it, I think. I know that it was a lot of ravens, because we spent like solid 10 minutes talking about the ravens of Dover, or not Dover, the ravens of Westminster, or wherever the hell we were. We did see Buckingham Palace, we did see Big Ben, we rode on the London Eye, I remember that. It cost a pretty penny to ride on the London Eye, but it was like, why not? You know, you only get to ride on something like that once.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there.
The enemy's here.
No.
That might have been a mistake.
I did not go on a double-decker bus.
I think I just have enough. Holy shit.
I'm ready to go. I'm with you.
Wow.
Yeah, we were a bit strict on where we could and couldn't go when I was there. So I didn't get a chance to really do too much.
He's inside the boathouse.
Yo, nice. I think we had a choice to go to a couple places. I know I walked around the Latin Quarter for a little bit because I remember asking, was like, why is it called the Latin Quarter? And everyone in my group was like, you didn't read any of the tour guide, did you? And I was like, you got me. Fair enough. I didn't read about the Latin Quarter. And then we had a museum option. I don't know if I went to the Museum of London or not. There was a couple options we had, but I really can't remember what we did. Readings for nerds. Yeah, you right. I do know when I was in France, I went to the Louvre. And I do not regret going to the Louvre. That was actually pretty cool. If you've never been to the Louvre, that's a really nice museum. There's a lot of really famous pieces of art and stuff there. So I have seen the actual original Mona Lisa.
Nice.
And by that I mean I saw it from the other side of the room because holy shit, that room is so crowded and the picture is so small. But I have seen it in person.
Probably like super guarded too, I imagine, because it's been stolen before, I think, right?
Yeah, they have barricade, like I say barricades, they have like it's pretty deep in the museum. And they have one of those like felt rope setups to prevent you from getting too close to it. And then on top of that, they funnel you in to the area to even be able to see it. So like you really have to get in there to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
I'm with you.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handle.
I can say, well, you know, now in the UK, I don't know how your visa restrictions and shit, how easy it is to just casually travel to a place like France. But,
Ready to go.
one of my two favorite places when I was in Europe were the French countryside. Was absolutely beautiful. I liked Paris. Most people in my group did not like Paris. I really liked Paris. And the Austrian countryside, the town we went to in Austria was so gorgeous. I loved Austria during the summer. That was such a beautiful place to go. Okay, well that's nice. Yeah, I know that EU travel laws function some way. I don't know how the UK leaving the EU worked, but I would not be shocked if they just had some kind of grandfather clause that was just like, I mean, you already have it, so here, just come in kind of thing.
Yo, I got the one shot. Let's go.
You're ahead of me again.
Feels good getting the one shot because I never get crits.
Well, I mean, I have bad news for you. You don't need a crit to get the one shot.
Either way, I have the worst luck on vehicles. So it feels good to
Yeah,
have
fair.
some good luck. Or better aiming, one of the two.
there won't be much time, but I should still be able to get my travel log out at some point, and I can tell you. But yeah, funnily enough, the place we went that everyone loved, but I hated, hate's a strong word, I did not enjoy, was Switzerland. I did not have much fun in Switzerland. I did enjoy
just
going to
bored?
see the Matterhorn. I don't really know why I didn't like it. It just wasn't clicking for me.
Fair.
The hotel we were at was nice enough. The city was nice enough. Going to see the Matterhorn was awesome. Yeah, it was pretty up there in the mountains. It was a bit cold. I don't like the cold. And I remember we spent a night out in these giant at this like giant lunch hall they set up for us, full of tables. And it was some kind of Swiss tradition. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a fondue hall or something. So we just all sat at these tables eating fondue for like an hour. Cheese fondue for like an hour.
Oh man, that must not have went well with you, especially, right?
I don't think I was too lactose intolerant back then.
The basin ahead leaves you completely
But yeah, if I had that now, that's a bit of a toss-up. It was more of a social environment,
Surrender.
and I don't think
I'm with you.
the social was really clicking with me at that time.
God. Cool.
Oh, it was something. I mean, it was fondue, and then a bunch of old lady yodelers came up, and they put on a show for us, which was fun. And I guess I should explain why the hell I was there. We were a group of traveling musicians spending about a month in Europe doing shows across a myriad of countries. And when we weren't doing a show, it was pretty cool. When we weren't doing a show, we were at liberty to do things that they had planned for us. Because, you know, they weren't like, all right, you've gone to Europe. That's it. You're here to do a show. You get no fun, no enjoyment out of it. They scheduled some things for us to be able to do.
Neat.
It was fun. I don't think I have any of the music still. I think I had to turn it back in because music's expensive, let me tell you.
Oops. That funk is playing in my house, in my house.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
I do know we went to, I can tell you, you know, my least favorite places were by far Switzerland, which I don't have a particular reason I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I can tell you though, I hate heights. And good lord, the amount of switchbacks you need to go up to climb mountains in Switzerland because everything is built on top of the fucking mountain. Ooh. Ooh. It's really scary, man. It's terrifying.
Here goes.
The place I hated the most though was Venice. Oh my god. Venice is terrible.
Does it smell
Venice
as bad as everyone say it does?
It smells like sewer. Just constant sewer. There is nothing in Venice but sewer. The whole city smells like sewer. I can still remember the smell of Venice.
Well, they got the looks. That doesn't mean they can get the smell.
I remember
Sometimes you
we
gotta
went
choose.
to The reason we went to Venice, besides just going in general, because we didn't actually do a show. We went there for like a day trip. We went across the ferry to get to Venice, which is a giant floating city. If you didn't know, it's physically like isolated from the rest of the country. We went out there, walked around, and we went to a glass blowing factory based out of Vienna, Austria, I think. I don't remember what the glass blowing country or company is named. Anyone who knows what the hell I'm talking about would probably have a good idea. But yeah, we just toured some glass blowing factory over there in Venice, and it was like, okay, this is cool. But Venice was also swelteringly hot, mostly because you're on the water.
I was
It's
gonna say, yeah.
super humid. Your band wants to do a UK tour? Oh, yeah, I would imagine. I mean, travel costs are one thing, but you probably have to fund your rental space, your instrument storage. Like, goddamn, dude. You don't just get shows for free. You have to rent the time to fucking perform there. Alright, I two-shot the tank. We'll take that.
Same.
But yeah,
Pretty happy
that's...
with
That's, you do that, then, yeah, travel costs. So I assume you guys don't want to all live out of the same van. I mean, you could. You pay to play, yeah. And you hope you make some money back. So, you know, if your tickets don't sell, you're not making any money. And if you don't make any money, like, sure, the people there might like you now, and they think you're cool, but you're not getting the money you spent back immediately. You have to hope that they spread the word, or, you know, whatever it is they choose to do about you.
Go back to the prison camp. It's in the village where they were holding Chico.
It sounds like hard. It's hard to go day to day because you don't see any returns quickly. Exactly, dude. And then I can speak from personal experience here. Of the 10% that remember you, like a third of them will completely forget your name because they lost the flyer that had your name on it, so they have no idea how to ever look you up again. They're like, damn, you remember that really cool band we saw? Yeah, but I don't remember their name. And you're like, well, shit. What do we do now?
You'll find a gate leading north.
Footsteps.
To Planet C14.
There's a really cool marathon I went to that I would love to remember some of the bands that I saw there, but I don't have the performer sheet anymore. So it's like, no clue who these people were. Would love to know and listen to more of their music. I really liked them. But, nope, can't do that. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, with what money? True, dude, true. And that's why he's your old guitarist, right? He kept spending irresponsibly.
Cross the bridge and head north.
Surrender.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I imagine. You can't just like pack that shit in the back and just be like, all right, guys,
Their base is up ahead.
we're good to go.
Move out.
No, that doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay.
I like. I mean,
If you go into that room with a caution, that guy won't be there.
You have
Interesting.
to get through that fort. Their base is beyond it.
we
I'm with you.
Oops. What was I thinking? I keep thinking about just how the hell you're gonna pack the fucking drum kit. Does your drummer even like feel comfortable packing his drum kit up to ship to another country? Fuck. We had when I went to Europe, one of the band members was a Barry Sax player. We had one Barry Sax player. My band director, who was in charge of the group that I was with, explicitly said, no, we are not taking any Barry Saxes. No one is allowed to bring a Barry Sax. Do not bring a Barry Sax. You are playing a normal saxophone. Do not bring a Barry saxophone. And then when we got in London, his Barry Sax was so fucked. Like, unless you're a saxophone head, like you know about saxophones, just trust me, it was fucked. And the band director who was with me took one look at it and was like, and that's why I told you guys, no one's bringing a Barry Sax. Airliners do not give a damn about your instrument. If it's not packed correctly, it's not their problem, it's yours. You should have packed it better. You don't feel comfortable packing it back? Exactly. And like, that's a guitar. I was about to say the worst thing could happen is the neck snaps. That's pretty brutal. But yeah, that's understandable. Drums? Oh, drums is terrifying. And then more complicated instruments, just like, oh my god, dude. Thinking about dude, shut the fuck up, Huey. I'm trying to have a conversation here. Thinking about the more complex instruments, just like your drums could get punctured, your bass neck could snap.
Bass.
Yeah, that's what I would. That's probably what I would do, Rue. Is just like get a rental, or like you said, just buy a new one and then sell it. If you get big enough to have people like guarantee protect your instrument, maybe it'll matter. Like I don't know about bigger musicians, but I would imagine even musicians like I was about to say Freddie Hendrix. That's not a name. Like Jimi Hendrix and stuff. Like, I don't think they felt very confident hacking their guitars. They were like, no. We got 6 guitars in America. We got 6 here in the UK. Do not bring your guitar, kind of thing. Yeah. Bringing my alto sax across the waters was already sketchy enough, but I had faith in my saxophone case. I feel so bad for the kid who brought his Barry sax and just like, fuck, dude. Barry saxes are not.
There's no need for a human.
Oh man. Oh man, dude. It's bad.
They
Trust
just
me.
not
It's
withstand like bumps and whatnot.
Yeah. It definitely didn't withstand when half the case was caved in.
I see.
Yeah. Barry saxes, well, saxophones specifically have a lot of very fine like springs and just long thin sections of brass with very important springs in them. So those getting bent out of place means your keys won't close, which means that just fundamentally means you cannot play your instrument anymore if your keys don't close.
Careful. If there's enemy scouts around here, they'll be nearly impossible to
So
see.
they just straight fucked his instrument. And we're talking like thousands of dollars of repairs. If not just buying him a new Barry sax completely. The problem with Barry sax is just how big it is, and how many fine finessable parts it has in it. It's not like they're a expensive brand. It's just like to buy a student starter level Barry sax, $1,500 out of pocket. To buy
Jeez.
a higher level, like intermediate level, $5,000. To buy a professional level, $8,000 Barry sax. Professional level. I think he had a student model, so we're talking somewhere between $1.5 to $3,000 gone instantly because the airliner smashed it up in the flight.
Was there any insurance on it?
I don't know. I didn't know the guy. I wasn't a friend of his. He wasn't from my school. And we were being ushered and moved, so I didn't have a chance to ask him about it or talk to him about it. I just know his instrument was fucked, and I own a Barry sax, so I can confidently say we're talking minimum $1,500.
You don't have any supply.
Gotcha.
Going it alone? No way! You're out of your mind! Target successfully.
No, Barry saxes are not entry-level instruments. If you're gonna invest in a Barry sax, you know that you want a Barry sax. Whereas like alto saxes, which are the sax most people play, you could get one for $400 probably pretty reasonably. I would expect to spend closer to $600 to $800 depending on how your payment plan and stuff is. Tenor saxes up to like $12,000 for student models, so you're basically adding $300 extra on for each upgrade just because it's a bigger hunk of brass. But Barry saxes aren't even the biggest. Look up a contrabass saxophone or a double bass saxophone. Like, Barry saxes are child's play compared to some of the saxophone sizes out there.
Really hard to spot because they use grass or dirt to camouflage themselves.
Exactly. That is 100% what it is. More metal, more things go wrong.
I'm with you.
Snipers and laser sights are a deadly combination.
Some instruments, when they get smaller, they get a little more expensive. Yeah, they are, dude. If you got the right image of a contrabass sax, you probably saw some guy sitting on a stool and he's like halfway up the damn instrument. It's great. They're huge. But those aren't like realistic instruments that most people play. Those are more like collectors' instruments or fun instruments. Most, unless you're in a super niche orchestra or like high-end group or something, Barry sax is about the biggest you're gonna see in the wild. All right, you get it in Naruto.
I'm about to find out.
Same,
Well, 2 days away from
same.
finding out.
All I'm entering the mission right now for finding out. Yep. Yeah. It's pretty bad. The problem with like a bass guitar too is, they make guitar cases, I'm sure, but usually guitar cases are form-fitting. Those are not the kind of forms that fit in an airliner pretty well. Saxophones are usually like kept in square cases, but you just need one airline employee deciding that he doesn't really care about putting this in and just chucking it. And like that's that, dude. He just chucked your instrument and it's fucked. Even if it's in a square, perfectly fitting case, you know, it's just like, okay.
I should really learn to get out of my box and run into these areas. Lose time just by box walking in.
Ooh. Okay, that's not great. Okay, I don't have best Naruto.
Second best Naruto bless, hopefully. It's a soul killer when it's the worst one.
Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this. I got second best Naruto, so like that's okay.
Snake, pick it up.
I'm just playing it really safe rather than accidentally triggering an alert here because I took the stealth off or something.
No, you got fair.
Yeah, move.
Surrender.
Yeah, man. It really depends how much you care about your instrument. Like I know a chip probably doesn't affect your instrument that much, but like that's your baby. It's your baby, dude. You did not put that on a plane so you could get damaged goods back. You put it on that plane so you could get your goods back.
Ooh, it's fucking hot in here.
And I doubt the airliner would pay for you chipped my varnish kind of thing. That's gonna be a hard sell to them. And it hurts my soul. Exactly.
Let's continue. Now all I gotta do is not mess up on the boss 7 times, and this is looking pretty good.
Good, that's good. At least one of us is ahead.
Sadly, the RNG can only bless so much.
I'm glad it's you, honestly. It's better that it's you.
Aw.
Because I know you're gonna come back if you get a shit run.
I would have rather it been you, because you're my friend.
I would have rather it been Rue. Because that would be cool if Rue just showed up and was like, I did it, guys.
That'd be awesome.
And you'll see how minor it is. Oh, man. Yeah, I've never done restorative work on a guitar. So I don't know if you could just, like, re-varnish it or like what you could or couldn't get away with.
Response. Oh god. Discontinue.
Oh, clearly, you just dipped the entire guitar in a vat of varnish. What could possibly go wrong?
I taught you all I could.
Or melt or anything.
The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Well, I mean,
Techniques, sure.
varnish won't melt it. Varnish is like paint finisher.
Yeah, but what if it's in a vat of it?
It wouldn't be hot. You don't heat varnish.
What if it's actually sulfuric acid?
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're just right, dude. You're just right.
Alright.
Loyalty to the end. Do you know what
Long
it
story short, don't put your instruments in sulfuric acid.
means devoting yourself to your country?
I feel like you can just take this argument anywhere you want. Or not anywhere you want. You could just take any argument and just be like, yeah, but what if it's sulfuric acid? Argument over.
As long as we
Long
have
story
loyalty to
short,
the
don't
end,
put
there's no
insert anything here in sulfuric acid.
even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing
Yeah,
we know
exactly.
with absolute
You'll just
certainty
be like, I took my child to the pool for the first time yesterday. And you're like, but what if it's sulfuric acid?
I just played it safe this time. I mean, I still shot early to get the
Jack,
Crystal's first shot,
you can't
but then I
come
threw a
with us.
chaff just to be safe.
Backup
Aimed at a good
base.
spot at least.
Damn. This guy has 2 bases?
This guy is a bass player.
I understand where he's coming from. I have 2 altos and a baritone. So I understand having a backup bass.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just common, right? To have, like, multiple backups.
Yeah, well, you definitely want.
I got ass! Let's go!
Oh, I should just stop now.
Dude!
3
I'm so
bases.
happy.
Yo, let's go. Yeah. Because you never know when your instrument's gonna need to go in for repair, and like you're not a professional instrument. Well, actually, guitars and basses maybe. Rue might be able to pull off some kind of repair job on his own. I don't know. But you can't. Saxophones aren't something you can just break out the, I'm gonna repair this saxophone now. Like, you don't, you usually have to take saxophones to professional instrument repairs shops to get those fixed up. But it also would depend how much damage the bass took, I imagine.
If you lose sight of the enemy, look for the red light.
Yeah, small things. But, like, if your neck snapped, can you even fix that? Or are we talking, like, this has to go to a professional if you want any chance of this being usable again? Or fret damage. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. Fret damage is basically net.
Memory boards. Pull out the
I got
memory
it!
boards. Pull the
He
unlocked
got ass! Yeah! Dude,
Also
we
got Cam.
ass!
Yo, there's a Sam in my chrysalis.
boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have
This-
different
These
functions.
runs are truly
You can?
blessed.
Blade over them. Go
It's
ahead,
above
make
the
whichever
nut.
boards you want.
What part of the guitar is the
Attack
nut?
parts on the exterior of the machine. The memory boards that control those parts should light up. You can tell what a memory board does.
The only thing I could think of is the literal thing you twist to tighten your strings, but if you somehow broke the guitar up there, I'm very concerned about how you managed to do that. That part of the guitar is usually very tough. So I'm guessing the nut is somewhere else. I'm gonna Google guitar nuts really quick and see what I can find out. Where the strings rest before the fretboard at the headstock. Oh, okay. So in like a rock band guitar, it's where the top fret part connects to the neck.
Snake.
Dude, how did I lose? Oh, I know how I lost time. That makes sense.
Snake.
Dude, I forgot I was even running Peace Walker. I'm just having a conversation about instruments.
We're just big chilling.
I'm pretending I know what the hell I'm talking about, but like I'm so out of the instrument game at this point. It's a bit of a shame.
Peace walkers at a base due west
But
of
it's
your
what it
current
is.
position. Move out.
Hard to
I
find
would
people
love
to commit with that type of thing with.
Yeah, that's the main problem with instruments. The more niche the instrument, the more obscure you gotta find people to commit to, and I mean, like, it's one thing if you commit to it as a hobby, but then it takes time out of your day, and then you're not doing it for anything other than it's fun. And I don't know a lot of people who perform instruments as a hobby and don't expect something out of it. It doesn't have to be money, but like not a lot of people go do a jam session for no reason. Like they're working on something, which is why they're doing a jam session. Yeah, I struggle to say I've been playing, but definitely I went on my Europe trip in 2012.
No turning back now, Snake.
But I have played recently since then.
Keep your eyes
And I still know how to play. I was about to say you don't just forget those things, but I guess it depends how long it's been since you last played.
How the fuck did I say 45 seconds? What is going on here?
I don't know when I started. I started back in middle school, and I graduated in 2012. So, someone who knows American the education system can translate that appropriately.
Hell yeah. We got the... I think my favorite Depeche Mode song is, Everything Counts. But I really like this song too.
Oh, is that how you pronounce their... It's Depeche?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very obvious.
I mean, I guess you could say Depeche also, but you probably get me
Well,
fun of.
that's not what I would say either. I've always called them Depache.
Depache?
Yeah, Depache mode.
What?
That's how I've always pronounced them.
Depache mode?
What? How am I supposed to know how it's pronounced?
How do you get an ah out of that? Oh.
Oh man, you just don't understand. You
I
just don't
guess not.
understand.
Holy shit. Oh, I got
You know,
Like
this
a
is
Kusa
Depeche
sausage.
mode. I've never heard how their name is pronounced, so fair enough. Piece of shit.
It's gonna use my load. Probably 20 seconds. Oh well.
That was a garbage eliminate.
It's Depeche. I thought it was Depeche. There we go. I was wrong too.
Idiot.
Okay, Mr. Depachi.
It sounds right. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you on my case?
Where do you get the A from?
That's just the inflection on the E they use.
Good.
Yeah, I've just always called them Depachi mode. That's just how I know them. Are they the ones who made money for nothing?
No, that's Dire Straits.
Supply markers. Are you
Okay.
gonna have enough ammo? Maybe you should pull back and reorganize things first.
Get your money for nothing and your chips for free. Little do we all know, it's probably something like flip choo choo mode.
Oh, that's bad.
Bottom of the ladder on the side of the treads. You can use
The
that to
D
get
too
on
much.
top.
Depeche mode. Right? That's what we're talking about here?
See the ladder on the turret? Attack the AI pod to destroy its hatch. It's the cylindrical structure.
Right.
So you had,
Yeah,
so
well,
you
you'll
had fun
side
in
with me,
episode four.
right? No! What? Oh my god, dude. My face accidentally love tapped the side of Cocoon.
Oh damn! Wait, did you die?
No, I
Or
didn't
did you just get
die.
hit?
I just got kicked all the way back down off of Cocoon.
Gotcha.
No, you sided with Schmuckle? Alright.
Pull out the
I got it!
boards. All the
Alright, well, I guess you're right,
Or
Schmuck.
whoever.
over them.
This is where exactly. It's been me the whole time.
Boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want. If you
I mean, I guess my personal inflection, it does sound like a Depachi mode. I definitely said that, but I think I would be more appropriate to say Depeche. Depeche. That adds like a weird like French to it. It's definitely not that.
Kind of like attaché.
Unless they're French.
They are not French. My box, bro! Come on!
That's pretty bad. Don't do that.
I guess I'm running the rest of this way. All the time that I just saved by not changing my clothes, I just lost.
You're out? Good. They're formed in Essex.
Yeah, they're English.
Holy shit! The band took their name from the French fashion magazine Dépêché Mode, believing that it translated to fast fashion.
Hey. So it's actually
But
Dépêché.
it's based on Dépêché. Next chance I get, I'll look. Oh man, I lost 10 seconds getting, or I lost 9 seconds getting punched off of Cocoon like that. That
It's
sucks.
okay. You still lost less time than me. I lost 15 because none of my shots did like substantial damage in the beginning. Then
no.
I missed the armor. You know,
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't think I've hit the
final
armor
shot.
once.
and and then the ladder threw me.
Oh, that's really rough, dude.
So I had minus 45, now I'm minus 30.
Don't get yourself caught.
Or minus 31, but whatever.
That
Oh, why
elevator
am I watching the cutscene?
To use the elevator, press the action button in front of the switch.
I am in the wrong camouflage. That's not great.
I don't think you can be in a right camouflage for torture.
Good luck in Essex. Don't die. Or whatever they do over in Essex.
Security level so high.
I wish I knew, like, any more than my minimal knowledge of the UK's geography.
This is not great. Okay, no, it's fine. I think the third room of Infiltrate the Underground Base guarantees that your alert ends. But I don't know that for a fact.
Will get those shutters open. Try tapping the action button as fast as you can.
Okay, so Essex is basically New Jersey.
Great shot to Peace Walker's
That's not a great infiltrate, but it's okay. We'll live.
Taps buttons correctly. Challenge impossible.
Oh, dude, I'm just bleeding time.
Also bleeding time, but it's because my dumbass was watching the cutscene.
It's apparently... Well, that's the American pronunciation. Apparently the American pronunciation is indeed Depeche. Or Depeche. I couldn't see quick enough which one it was, but the second part is Pesh.
Admit it! She sacrificed.
The only way is Essex? Maybe. Put it on the wheel.
Why?
Dude, how long are you gonna
Why
torture me,
not
lady?
just give up? He's passed out.
Alright, Schmuck, you're coming to free me, right?
Yep. Just stay in the cell. Don't even move.
Got it, cheap. That's what I'll do. It goes like this. Take me with something I own you. And I'll show you like the moonlight dagger. I've got... Dude, Snake,
I'm with you.
please. Just grab the jigsaw. Why is this so hard for you, Snake?
That's cursed.
You said don't move? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I moved.
Cursed your run. It's all over.
Here goes.
Can't use the hidden solo co-op strats now.
No, hold on. Okay, this is gonna... Oh, this is gonna sound stupid.
Here goes.
But I think Here Goes might actually speed up how quickly you saw out of the cell.
That'd be pretty interesting. Big if.
Apparently, it's New Jersey.
Dude, so that minor information you gave me was correct in my guess. That's crazy.
Oh man, dude, I'm bleeding. I've just bled 30 seconds.
Peace.
What I get for trying to play safe, man.
Hit me with a fuck there.
Why did I do that? Oh my god. It's fine, whatever. This mission is just co-op comms. It won't matter that much.
Time's running short. Get over to Peace Walker's hangar now.
Sadly, I'll never be able to get a really good Peace Walker 1 unless I get a crit. Like I did that one time.
Dude, that Oi is such a good command. Oh,
Their attacks are too much trouble when you're solo.
Ah,
Steer clear.
boy. I want to get a Bacchus sound command from my channel. People will come to your chat to do oi, and people come to my chat to go, "Aye, boy."
yo, let's go. My favorite song by the Veronicas. You like the Veronicas?
I've heard of them. I can't tell you a single song they've done.
Oh, okay. I'm listening to Take Me on the Floor, which is about exactly what you think.
Gotcha.
I believe you could describe it as sussy, based on previous conversations we had.
Is it
Right? That's
is
how
it
that
just
works?
sexual nature, or is it?
It's
gay?
straight sexual.
Okay,
No,
well, if
it's
it's
just
straight sexual. Then I mean,
Well,
it's not sussy.
I guess it depends on a couple things. No gender is ever named. It's just a female singer. But that doesn't mean it's from a female perspective.
True.
So,
It could very
therefore,
well be sussy.
it could be sussy.
Maybe you should pull back and reorganize things.
System online.
$10 gold. Even though I didn't get a crit. Could have been a 6.4 if I didn't get hit by that missile.
Shit. Alright, well, I guess this is the end game, actually, so I'm not too worried about time, but... Ooh, I gotta go.
That's 8:30. Well, we only got like 20 minutes left. Not even.
Yeah, not even. But I am gonna have to get...
So good. We'll finish and then we'll just call it. I'm glad we did this so that even if I die on Control Tower 1,000 times, I'm still gonna upload this one.
Are you really, if you die 1,000 times, gonna submit this one?
No, but if I die like at least up to 2 times, I will.
If you die 1,000 times, you just get to come back and run it
If I
again.
die 1,000 times, you're not even gonna be here. It'll be time for you to go before I'm able to die 1,000 times. In fact, it'll probably be next Friday before you'll be back, and I'll still be in the chat, still dying in Control Tower.
Did you get sub 1 Peace Walker 1?
Yes, 57-53.
Nice. Nice, nice. 57?
Yes.
You're whole minutes ahead of me. Holy shit.
I wonder what we do different, because I feel like we don't really do much different.
Well, this one I've been playing bad.
Oh, well, yeah, you also had somewhat bad Naruto.
Nah, I had second bad Naruto. That didn't lose me that much time.
It was kind of sloppy, but whatever.
Yeah, I finished Peace Walker 1 at 1 hour and 19 seconds. So there's quite a bit of time between us.
Are you gonna upload this?
Yeah, if I finish. I don't have enough time to continue, so yeah, I will beat Peace Walker 3 and be like, alright, I'm out.
Because I want to watch
But yeah,
it.
I'll upload
I
it.
haven't really been able to watch because, like I said, the player's dead. I can only see the chat.
Okay. I'm only slightly offended by you not watching.
I'm watching in spirit.
See the communications tower to the west?
You know what's doing me in? It's because I'm doing everything on only one job. Yep, that's it.
The copium works, then the copium works.
Is that what it is? Is it copium?
I feel like doing everything on one character would make it faster.
Yeah, you see,
Especially for first ending.
that's where we're wrong. I don't actually know. Just sloppy, just inconsistent, sloppy gameplay.
Did I get on my...
Start inbox. Okay. I don't think that's subtitles. I think that's called cheating. You know what? Let's see if Schmuck can guess where I am based on what you're telling him.
I'm gonna assume you're
Is tighter around the center.
at Infiltrate.
Might be best to find another route.
Which
you just got on the
Infiltrate?
ladder. Or sorry, on the elevator. Now you're in the second area and you're box boosting through the two guards in the cipher.
You don't know that. How could you possibly know that?
Just happened.
Oh my god, I put the wrong
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements.
I had the wrong machine gun on because I forgot to set my machine gun up. Oh, that's not good.
Actually killed him this time. This would be a lot better. Another one spawns.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, this is okay. Oh my god, I saved that.
This is HQ. This is patrol. All clear. Understood. Return to base.
I picked up the box, but my box didn't break. Oops. Hopefully my box
Yeah,
didn't break
Devil,
down
tell
this
him what's
long hallway.
happening now. See if he'll understand.
Dive through a window like Superman sleeping.
Yeah, explain what happened now.
Something went wrong. Shit.
Yeah, I surrendered to end the alert, but the backup guard came through and reactivated the caution. So I rolled through the window and hit him with a sleep grenade, which ended the caution. However, it also put me to sleep because I had no stamina from surrendering.
Gotcha. I just played it safe though. It's gonna lose me time, but it's worth it. No,
Damn.
I hate that. I might have just been saved by that stagger. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Man, Devil, you don't understand how much that was helping Schmuck.
The control tower that's controlling Peace Walker is located to the northeast. Go back
Yeah, I
to
really
the
needed that help.
gate, then head north from there.
I got staggered by one of the guy's heavy MGs, and I'm pretty sure I got iframes and didn't get killed by a rocket because of it.
Congrats. Or, I'm sorry that happened to you. Whatever you feel is more appropriate.
I can't I don't think anyone would feel good about being killed in the last area of control tower.
No, that would be pretty devastating. I've seen a couple runs where that's happened, and the response is usually not positive.
I watched it happen to Kitagos. Literally the last guy killed him
Objective lies beyond the gate.
on the new game run he did. Or that he
Yeah, I know.
posted
I
on the
remember
Discord.
seeing that. I do remember seeing that.
Jaffa should pay, I imagine. I can't imagine having insider information to a Peace Walker speedrun race pays well. Plus 4.9.
See, that's what you think.
Bummer.
You got 1 million you.
Can you make
Not
something
bad.
to conceal yourself?
It's Californication.
Here goes.
Oops. Shit. Oh, and it interrupted my reload. Cringe. Whoa! Good hit.
Here goes.
Take the elevator, quick.
Here's my thing, whatever.
Yeah, I have to really like redo my menus so they or my gears so they make sense in this context.
This is gonna take
You've got to take those guys down.
2 minutes. 20 seconds.
That's okay.
This might be good.
No, not outside. You'll be shot dead in a second.
Fuck you. Wait, they should be coming to me now. Oh, dude, I really wish the M47 had more splash radius.
Alright.
It really is so dog shit.
Look, Snake, the gate. These must be the last of them. Finish them off and head on through. It's blocked. You'll have to take out.
Oh, whatever. Are you happy?
This run is pretty good. Like, I should do Zadornov, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna end it when Peace Walker 3 ends.
Yeah, that's how I felt about the last run. But then I didn't PB by anywhere near as much as I thought I would. Only 6-minute PB. But you know, the Zadornov was just too good. It would be a foolish decision. Now hindsight's 2020, right? I knew I would have a good Zadornov, so it had to finish.
Correct.
Yes, exactly.
Combat.
I want it, therefore
That
it
was a bad
happens.
I did have a decent control tower. About 30-second
Mine
gold.
was fairly sloppy-ish, just because I took a lot of damage.
Oh, I mean, it was sloppy, but like,
You don't have
relatively speaking.
gonna have enough ammo. Maybe you should pull back and reorganize things first.
And I played it safe at the end near the elevator. I kind of just killed the man, so he didn't kill me.
All right, well, I crit. This could be bad.
You crit Peace Walker.
I did.
Yeah, that happened to me too. I had to wait till she started S mining.
Hey, let's see if she's HP locked or not. Don't like that jump. Okay. I think she's going straight to S mines.
November Rain, yeah, I agree. November Rain is definitely like a lot of GNR songs. You kind of have to be in a mood to listen to. November Rain, I feel like I could be in any mood and want to listen to it. I'll sit here for 3 minutes.
Did we accomplish any of our goals today? Yes. We
yeah.
did a first ending run, which was your personal goal, and I'm on board with that. However, I do think this beats there's no further justification on doing first endings together.
Oh yeah, absolutely no. Yeah.
We have a first ending co-op, we have some first ending solos. We really gotta hammer out that true ending co-op next time we play
I think
this.
next time we play, we'll do true ending, and then when we're done doing co-op, maybe we just go into ILs or do another true ending, and if we have time, do ILs. Because obviously we didn't get time to do any ILs today.
Yep.
These
I
races
agree
are
with
fun,
either
though.
of those paths.
I enjoy having these races.
Yeah, they're nice. They're an excuse to get something done that you would probably not want to do solo.
Mm-hmm.
And then we always have Konami present races if we ever want to just take a short reprieve, but still get something done, because there's no solo Konami emulator runs.
True. Yeah. I'm definitely down to do that. Because Konami
But-
isn't a terrible run. It's short.
I want to do that closer, or like probably after we have probably like in between doing vehicle ILs. It's like a chill repriever that is still something that needs done, but is a break from mindless ILs.
Agreed. Also agreed, Rue. Friendly competition just makes speedrunning so much more fun. I mean, when you're kind of just competing against yourself, it gets boring real fast.
Your run should be finishing soon, right?
Just finished. Very good time. Holy shit. 1:13:24.
Congrats.
I'm happy with that. What's kind of
I'm about 2.5 minutes behind you.
Still pretty good. If you're gonna finish with a 1:16 potentially.
Potentially a high 116 right now, yeah. All I ever need is you.
Inagos' first ending, new game plus 90% was 1:19:13. So now he has to come back and beat both of us. That's
Was
how it
his
works,
emulator?
right? He doesn't. have
Yeah,
emulator.
that's how it works.
But I mean, that's his HTC run.
That's how you burn out MGS2? Friendly competition? Alright. This is it.
House has been putting on a lot of MGS2 runs. If you want some friendly competition with others, I know House and Theory and some of the members of his Discord have been doing some races. I think they do races every Monday.
Yeah, just running to beat your own time. It's a bit frustrating when you are your own competition. House is doing a ton of races.
He does.
House is doing a lot of things.
Yeah, he does
He even-
speed runs in his Discord with his community, but I don't know if he speed runs outside, like on Twitch.
I noticed House came back to affiliate, so I'm curious. I haven't asked him why he decided to come back onto affiliate, but he's getting back into the swing of things.
Yep.
Come on, come on, come on, and don't make me.
I'm gonna refresh your page so that hopefully I can watch this last little bit.
Nope, it's dead. The 115 is dead. Take that, Peace Walker. Take that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Punch them toes, punch them toes. What's better, Zeke legs or Peace Walker legs?
Zeke. I would say Zeke legs.
Because until I did the achievement for fitting Zeke with all custom parts, I didn't know it was even possible to get different legs.
There we go.
Yo, nice. 116.40.
I don't know if that's a 39 or a 40, but we'll have to check. But you know what? I'm happy with that. Yeah, Peace Walker, the legs are thick boys, and they're to defend.
Gotcha.
All right. I don't have the luxury to really stay around and chat for very long. I kind of just gotta, like, get. So let's see if there's someone to raid. Any final words, Schmuck? Actually, are you gonna keep going, or are you also ending?
No, I'm getting off. I'm a little brain dead, and I want to just grind some stuff offline before I die. That was really fun though. I'm glad we
Was a good day.
did these first endings. Oni's online. We could raid him.
He's streaming?
Yeah. Playing Warhammer.
What?
Need to watch. Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. Good reminder. I will check. I will check him out.
Snake, you still here?
I mean, we also got Kami and Joe. When he's not showing up as live for me. Save success.